Hey guys, it's Kayla. I am just coming back on with a haul, kind of for various things. So this is from scrapbook.com, and then this is from a buyer that I bought from on a junk journal group on Facebook. So I'm going to go over the scrapbook.com stuff first because most of it is for the same project. And then I will put this to the side and explain what that project is about. So right now I'm just collecting a few things. So that way, when the time comes for this project soon, I will be ready. The first item I got was this Simple Stories Fabulous Floral Bits. So it's like ephemera. This was a freebie on scrapbook.com. So you can see it has all these cute little pumpkins. Let's see if I can get this to focus more. It's got little crows. It's got pumpkins with spiders. Of course, this isn't going to focus. Let's see. Okay, so if you want to see this, you can go on scrapbook.com, but it's got a lot of just pretty flowers and pumpkins, and it's kind of simple, which I like, because then I could get it to work with other projects. So it was free, so I went ahead and picked it up. I also got this journaling note card little book from the brand Prima. It's the Pumpkin and Spice collection. I'll open that in a moment and do a little flip through, but let's put that to the side for now. I got most of these supplies were for a gratitude journal class that I have coming up that I'm hosting at my home. So I was just looking for stamps and dies that had to do with gratitude so that they can add it to the cover of their journal. So this one says, begin each day with a grateful heart. In all things, give thanks. Gratitude changes everything. There are so many beautiful reasons to be happy. And then there's a couple smaller sentiments. This one's about, or they're both about fall. So I mostly was looking at these. Of course, fall is my favorite, but I was looking at these. These will be nice quotes to put on a gratitude journal on the cover, or yeah, so just motivational quotes for them. So I got the matching dies, so that way we can stamp and then cut, and it'll be nice on their cover if they don't want to use like stickers or cut aparts or anything like that. So I'm trying to just have options. And then in the same idea, I found this scrapbook.com set about gratitude. So I thought this is super, super nice. My only wish is that with this set that you had dies for all these little words. I think you only get dies for the grateful, and that is it as far as the sentiments go. This one is a tag that says grateful. I think it's just embossed at the bottom. And then you get a couple of the flower outline dies, and then the heart, or there's just a heart die, and then just a giant G. So that's my only wish, but all in all, this is a nice set. I've been really pleased with their brand of products that they've been putting out these last couple of years. I've gotten quite a few different things from them. So I thought these are all great for the cover, or if they want to stamp this on like every few pages in their journal, this is a really nice set. So thank you scrapbook.com for making such a nice set. This was another freebie, so I thought I'd just grab it. It's rose gold foil stickers, alphabet stickers. It is a scrapbook.com product, I believe, so I just went ahead and grabbed it because can't knock free. Speaking of free, I was super surprised. I ordered the magic mat in my last episode, or my last order. So they also sent me a pamphlet about cards for kindness, so I'm really going to look into this. So I'm holding on to that. But they sent me another magic mat, to which I did not order. But I love the product, and I am finding it really easy to use. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, that if you haven't tried their magic mat for your Sizzix machine, or any of your what I call manual die cutting machines, I highly suggest it. I do plan to go back and get the longer version, because some of my dies are very long and they don't fit on this shorter one. I think this is like the 7.5. Let me get my ruler real quick. So yeah, this is it's about 8.5. 8.5 by like 6.5 almost. So this will fit most of your typical sized dies, but it just is great for most dies. But like I said, I do a lot of large, like, box dies and different ones. So this, I will definitely keep this if my other one ever goes, you know, unusable, or if I need to, like, reheat it. I heard that you can heat those in the microwave and if they get warped. So I haven't tried that yet, because I've only had mine for a short time, so I haven't needed to do that yet. But all in all, it's a very impressive product. Let me pause this so I can get into this bag. Okay, tape and Arizona heat do not mix in the mailbox, but here we are. So I got the little booklet open. So like I said, this is the Prima collection for pumpkin and spice, yes. So these are just little journaling cards, or you can use them for making cards, which is kind of what I had thought of, to just make a card very easily. So, you know, sometimes I like to just make quick, easy cards. Sometimes I like to spend more time. I also thought if I put these out at my gratitude journal class, if they are trying to make their journal fall themed, these would be really pretty on the cover. So this one says, I love fall most of all, and there's like duplicates of each of these, so I'll just skip that. This one's thankful and grateful. This one says fall, y'all. It's so pretty. I love all the colors that they picked. This one says fall with the pumpkin. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. They're all so, so pretty. It would be hard for me to choose one that I liked the most. This one says fa la 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 la, which I love because, you know, Christmas is a close second favorite, so it kind of reminds me of that too. Autumn shows us how beautiful it is to let go of things. Really love all the quotes they picked. This one's super funny. Pumpkin spice doesn't ask silly questions. Pumpkin spice understands. I think that one's almost my favorite, but they're all just so pretty. Give thanks. Oops. Fall is my favorite color. And you'll notice the backs of them are blank, but they have distressing on them, which I love. So that way, if you really, I don't know why you'd want to turn one of these pretty designs around and use a blank one, but if you really wanted to, you could. Fall, y'all, and then sweater weather. I'm a sucker for plaid. Ugh, I love that. And then I think this is the last one. Let there be pumpkin spice, I think. Oh, no, one more. Hello, fall. And wait, is there one more? There's like 3 or 4 of each of them. Oh wait, there might be one more at the back. Okay, give thanks. So, yeah, I really love this. I don't use a lot of Prima stuff because sometimes it's just not quite my style. I can really appreciate how beautiful their stuff is, but it's just not my typical crafting style, so I don't use a lot of their stuff, but I might have to go back and get some of that collection because it is gorgeous. Okay, so moving on to the next project that I'm working on. So I am collecting stuff to make a junk journal. It's going to be all about my fall and Halloween favorites. So I'm going to just journal in there all my favorite things. So there's going to be like kind of half of it's going to be about fall, half of it's going to be about Halloween. And then I'm going to just gather as much fall and Halloween things as I can, and then work on it through the month of October. I just thought that'd be a fun thing for me to do because it is really the beginning of my favorite time of year. So I am just wanting to document all my favorite things. So on this junk journal swap and destash group I'm in on Facebook, I found a lady selling mystery boxes, so I had no idea what was in here. She was selling mystery boxes, and one was called the Autumn Box. So I immediately was like, yes, I kind of love mystery things every now and then, so I was super excited. So I got this last night and I did go through it a little bit, but I wanted to show you guys what I was collecting if you're interested in doing that project, and so you guys will kind of know where things came from. So the first thing is this distress ink, and it is in the color Crackling Campfire. I really tried to go to Hobby Lobby when people said these were being clearanced, but they were already gone. So I didn't get any, but this is going to be perfect for this project. So thank you for that. Let's see. Let me open some of this off camera because it's going to take me a while to do it one-handed. Okay, so I opened a few things. She had this so nicely packaged, and I was just so like floored and impressed by the thought and care that this lady put into this package. So if by chance you're ever watching this, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. There's a few things in here I don't quite yet know what I'm going to do with because I don't know what junk journalers tend to do with those types of items, but if you guys know in the comments, let me know. One of the items I'm not sure about is napkins. Now, this is super pretty, but I would love to know how I can use it. So I don't know if they just use it as like a page in their junk journal or what they do. So I'm definitely going to hold on to it till I figure that out. But look at these beautiful leaves. I love that. This is, I think this is like a wall border or like wallpaper. But how cool, like, I really need to pay attention to things more before I throw them away. I thought these were so cool. These are like label order cards. Like, they're so vintagey. I love it. I got like 4 or 5 of them. That is so cool. I really want to know where people are finding these things. Because do they even make like stuff like this anymore? Like, it's amazing to me. I got a bunch of different napkins. So there's like a few in this style. I really like that one with the blue. And then I got, I think, 1 or 2 of that dragonfly. So I'm going to hold on to these because I really don't know what I should do with those, but I'm interested to find out. Now, let's see. This is like, I want to say it's something like eyelash trim, but it's like a really pretty brown. It looks like hair. It's kind of funny. Like, this is what it looks like when I clean out my hairbrush. It's so funny. But it's got brown, white, like different shades of brown. So this would be really cool if I made like a, like a ribbon, not like a tassel, but like a ribbon cluster, like on the corner of my journal. I don't know what they call that. I'm blanking. It's super early. This really pretty trim. Again, I don't know that I would use this on a junk journal, or I guess I don't know how, but it's super pretty. It's got a lot of beads on it. Yeah. So let me put that to the side, and let me put you guys on pause real quick. Okay, just wanted to open the window to start getting some natural light in here. Couple of doilies. These are like crocheted doilies. I really gotta look at what other people are doing with like fabrics and stuff in their junk journals, but this is really pretty. Now this, I think this is probably like, I don't think it's quite a fat quarter, but it's maybe like a half. Look at all the pretty colors in that. Again, not sure what I'm going to do with the fabric, but this one might be a fat quarter right here. Definitely fall vibes for sure. So let's get these out of the way. I just want to kind of stack this all back up how she had it, just so that I can put it back in the pack till I'm ready to use it. And then we went through all the napkins. Let's move those. Okay. Got this really cool like tag, very vintage. Got these like old school clothes tags, which are really cool. I don't think I've mentioned it since I've been posting back on my channel, but my aunt and I run a store at the hospital where I work. It's a gift shop, and I just it reminds me of that, and I think that's kind of cool. Vintage looking labels reminds me of like when I was younger and I would go with my grandma to like Sears, you know, all those JCPenney, Sears, where they would have labels like that. I don't know, it's kind of funny. Another thing I'm not sure that I will use, so I will probably put this whole stack back in the de-stash group, are photos. These are photos of real people that they probably found in like vintage stores or, you know, like, what am I thinking? Antique stores. And they're beautiful photos. Just for me personally, wow, some of these have writing on the back. Carrie and Tanya at Barnard College, 1947. That's amazing. Like, they are gorgeous, and I love the vintage vibe. But for me, I just do not craft with them. They are so cool, though. What's this one say? 1931. Dad. It's kind of hard to read, but July 1931. That is insane. That is insane that stuff still exists. You know what I'm saying? This one's interesting. It's like on paper. The rest are like that slick photo material, but I mean, these are so cool. I don't think I'm going to use them, so I would love to pass on to someone else who would appreciate them. It just makes me sad that these people's families, like, didn't want these, or maybe they passed on, I guess. That could always be a possibility, but for me, I don't plan to keep those, but that's okay. I like the variety that I was given. These are some very large tags. Let's see. They are about 5.5. 5.5 by like 2.5. So those are a nice size. So I got a stack of those. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So they're like perforated, so you just take them apart. Okay. Interesting. All right, moving on. I got a couple bingo cards. I keep seeing people putting these too in their junk journals, and I'm not sure. I guess it's just because it's very vintage and it looks like you're upcycling it. So I hate to like cover it up though, but it would be cool to do like some sort of like maybe paint splatter on this and like just add a simple maybe cluster in the corner. I think that would be really, really cute. Something else I'm not sure I will use, but I thought it was a cool idea. Where are these like math flashcards? They're very vintage. But again, that's going to go in the pile of things that I probably will not use myself, so I will be glad to pass those on to somebody else. These are really cool. If you guys follow me on TikTok by chance, you know that I do a lot of post-crossing, which is where you send postcards to people throughout the world. It's really, really fun. And this looks like a vintage, very vintage postcard. It says, first U.S. postal card adapted to commemorate its 100th anniversary. This is probably a reproduction, but it is so freaking cool. So you basically write the address on the front and then you write your message on the back. But still, really, really cool. So I'm definitely keeping those just because. I got these two really cute owl cards. I love owls. So they are just blank greeting cards, but I think this would be cute to just stick it in a junk journal and then just maybe journal some on the inside. That's an idea. And then I got this really, really pretty, I think she probably just put this together. It's a just a little file folder type piece. And we got the last bit here. Obviously this is just the little book rings, so I'm not going to open those. And then let me open these two real quick. Okay, so the last little bit of stuff. This is so interesting. I don't know if this is just a little label, but it says presidential cocktail in there, and it's like a recipe, but it's like really thick. It's interesting. I don't even know, but it's cool. And then we got all these tickets in like browns, beige, orange. These right here are gonna be perfect for my junk journal. So there's definitely a few things out of here I'm gonna pass on to someone else, maybe in a future swap. I'll just put it in my swap box to pass on because these are great things. I just know that some of these things I will not use. Look at all these fun little paper clips. Definitely going to put those in my stash because I don't have any fun ones like that. I just have plain ones. This is like a little charm, so it's on a little lobster claw clasp. And the little charm says inspire, and then it's got like this cool almost like starburst pattern on the back, and then there's a few gems, and then this like beaded kind of charm. This definitely going in the pass on pile because I won't need it for this project, but it's really, really pretty, so that will also go in the pass on pile. But yeah, so if you guys want to join the journey of what I'm going to do with hopefully a lot of these items throughout October, I will be posting a video probably at the end of the week every week in October. I think that's more reasonable than trying to post every day or every few days. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about that junk journaling group that I'm in on Facebook, I can give you the link if you're interested in junk journaling. Still kind of newer to it, I'm learning. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any comments or questions, and I'll see you in the next one.